everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. My name is Ubagalo, and with me once again is
Megalomaniac, hello internet.
Good Day. So last time we entered the Delta Quadrant and helped Tuvok uh, fend off the Undyne Cooper, and now we're actually going to start meeting with the people in the Delta Quadrant by visiting an old friend.
An old friend who is totally the Federation ambassador of the Delta Quadrant because Janeway made him that.
Yep,
It's Neelix. It's totally gonna be Neelix.
yeah.
I'm not even lying. Ready?
All right, accept that mission, and we'll begin.
Yes, and we're actually don't have to be on our own in this mission.
Yeah. There's I think Mindscape is the only solo mission in Delta Rising.
It's the only one that I've seen so far, at least. Okay, so there's Voyager under attack by some nasty, nasty, nasty people.
Yeah, we better go. We better go help them.
Oh
By
no, it's
Kazon.
the Kazon, the most threatening guys ever. Are they still set up? No, they're not. Okay.
So while we're doing this, we might as well talk about stuff that's been happening. The winter event started this
It
week.
did. In fact,
Uh,
yesterday.
yeah. Not only does it have it comes with a new event, a redesigned map, and a new starship. You can get a tier 6 carrier from it this year, which
Yep.
I'm looking forward to getting because its specs seem pretty neat.
It's also your only option if you want a T6 carrier.
It is, yeah.
I mean,
I know
yeah,
I
beyond
mentioned this.
T5U, but
Yeah. Well, then really technically T5Us aren't T6, so
no, but aside from lacking the last trait, it is functionally the same.
there are some minor statistical differences. Well, actually, depending on who you talk to, these may not necessarily be minor statistical differences, but yeah. Um, I was still like I know I mentioned this in a previous video, but I'm still a little sad and a little upset that like the Klingon default, like the ones that came in the box or the starter bundle and really were released in the shop
Hmm.
with the launch of Delta Rising, like for the Klingons was like two battle cruisers. Like I know the
Yeah.
battle cruiser is a like it is the niche of the Klingons, but
Well, yeah, but then they also gave the
so was
Romulans a battle cruiser.
yeah, they gave the Romulans a battle cruiser and an escort, and yeah, I'm pretty sure the two the two Klingon ones were battle cruisers. Like, why not be a battle cruiser and a carrier? Like, if you're looking for like historical, like these identify the Klingon faction. Like,
Yeah.
the Klingons were the first ones to have carriers, and they are still kind of the major carrier users. And here's Neelix.
Told you.
Yeah. In a way, it's kind of interesting that he would not think that Janeway was promoted because he saw an Admiral Janeway. So
Yeah, but that was from the future. It doesn't count.
it was from a
I
future
mean,
where she was
really,
even more of a jerk.
really, if you
So
look back on the series, you know how many alternate future people he met or saw or heard about? Lots. I also love how basically they are making fun of how Neelix doesn't shut up,
yeah,
which I know it didn't bug me when I watched the show years ago,
Yeah,
but
like
looking back on it, I can see how he would really grate on people.
yeah. I have to admit, like I didn't quite recognize that he was quite so so overly chatty. Um, when I watched Voyager, but like they've really uh, kicked that personal trait into overdrive.
Yeah, just fine, but from my general impression of like fandom, I don't think a lot of people like Neelix very much. I don't know if it's like Jar Jar Binks level.
I don't know. I always kind of liked him, but
He wasn't my favorite cast member. He wasn't bad. He wasn't my least
yeah.
favorite cast member.
So we'll head on down.
Just us.
Yeah.
Actually, I think this is the first
Oh,
time I've
yeah.
actually seen your guy in person.
Oh.
I
Hmm.
don't think I've ever seen your character before.
Well, I
I
mean,
could be wrong.
we've done the other seasonal events, and I've used
Oh,
his
okay.
character. But yeah, this is actually probably the first time you're seeing the use the Delta uniform.
Hmm.
Yeah, because the other times I've been using the winter jacket.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Okay, now I've seen you. You just looked weird from
Ah,
like the angle it gave me. Oh no, that's a later mission I'm thinking of. Okay.
what?
We'll get there, but a bit
Oh,
where Neelix
yeah.
talks more. You probably know what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So someone married him.
Yes.
I actually don't know who my least favorite cast member on Voyager was. Probably like
That's good.
Chakotay or Balana, just because they never really did anything.
It would probably have to be someone like. All right. Well, the pathing for Felix just totally glitched out for me.
Yeah.
Did you see him jump up onto the
Yep, he
boxes?
did.
Okay. Um, like for me, I think it would probably have to just be like he is, like whoever it is my least favorite by default because
Yeah, I didn't
like
like actively
there's there's
dislike
there's
anyone.
yeah, like on there's no one on the normal cast that I didn't like.
Yeah, it's not like the little bits of Enterprise I saw. I pretty much actively didn't like the Vulcan lady because she came off as kind of a jerk. Um, oh, that's the most logical way to get someone out of a trapped from being pinned under a.
So let's go fix up some busted stuff. That's what we're good at.
Yeah, well, I shoot things. I'm tactical.
There's nothing here to shoot at,
There will be.
unfortunately. Will there?
No, wait, that's later mission too. Damn it, forgetting everything.
Actually, I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done this one.
No, the one I'm thinking of is a way later mission. Well,
Yeah.
way later in the, series.
Mhm.
Not like there's like hundreds of missions to do here, but Okay, I got that
There is
fixed. There's a
there
fair
is
amount, but
actually
it's not like it's not like I'm talking
yeah.
like something that's we're going to be covering like 4 months from now,
Well, maybe
depending.
we'll see.
I fixed their radio.
I fixed the rest of it, so we'll just head back to Neelix.
Shoot, Tuvok's not doing anything.
Nope,
Mr. like 400-year-old Vulcan. I don't think he's that
this
old,
was
but
like,
he's pretty old.
yeah, he is pretty old.
Thank you so much. Everything seems to be working properly now, and Dex is feeling much.
I'm glad your wife is feeling better. Great, I guess.
I just really like how NPCs like how they try to like fix their pathfinding if they get a little behind.
Mm-hmm.
They just sort
Jump.
of run in. Yeah, they just run directly at the next point, and they'll try to jump up everything,
Yeah. Well, we go help
or it just gets
Talaxians.
super glitched.
It's a chef.
Oh, hello! I'm preparing the most wonderful feast to
Yeah,
celebrate. Isn't Chef Jolax great?
he want us to find some spices for him,
Crisp is
which actually isn't that difficult. You just walk around and
I bet Alex
meet a bunch of the other Talaxians and ask them if they have anything.
amber spice to Paraka.
Galaxians are a warm and generous people.
Yeah, I'm still stuck
Although I
on
think
how they know what an onion is.
You must be one of Neelix's friends from the Alpha Quadrant. My mate gave me a bit of Prishik last Brixen. Would that help?
Alex is like a mother to all the children here. She always now, with candy her pockets full of God. You might even say he's the mini salt of the earth.
Okay, so we got this dude's spices. I kind of totally want to be a jerk to these people and give them like a habanero to throw in here.
I you'll it probably isn't going to be any spicier considering.
Yeah, no, I'm using like real world logic where
Yeah.
like half of the plants on Earth should be like completely deadly to most of these guys. I mean, I like Star Trek and all, but really, like, I mean, hell, a human being who goes back in time like 100 years would probably catch a billion diseases and die.
Up and down, and yaw left.
I like how they explain
so
to you what
this-
pitch and yaw are.
Yeah. Yeah. So this little mini game is just
Get the numbers
like
right.
it's yeah, they're basically trying to. I think we're both trying to do it at the same time.
Are we?
Yeah.
Nope. Just that way, that way. Back. Okay, here. I'll just let you do it since you're the one recording. Just gonna sit over here and look for something to shoot. Hmm.
There we go.
Can't shoot Neelix in the back with my shotgun. Because the game won't let
Well, I
me.
mean,
No, the game won't let me.
oh, really? Even if you're in
Dex is going to
shooter mode?
Hmm.
the doctors say she'll be up.
Let me see. I forgot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I completely forgot shooter mode existed.
Yeah, it's pretty superfluous.
Okay, yeah, I can totally shoot him. Okay.
I mean, not that it does anything, of course.
No, Neelix has no clip on.
Well, he's also got follower invincibility.
Fly off to Voyager. Look at Voyager down there.
one of the interesting things in this whole thing with Voyager being such a big deal is like if you haven't already been flying an Intrepid, it kind of shows just how small the Voyager really
Mm-hmm.
is.
Our ships are ready to depart. Travel.
Did that dude bring his onion? His spiced onion thing?
Maybe,
Are you ready to depart for your
probably. All right. I'll head over to this to their new planet.
Yep. This is actually a lot more amusing as a
Help them with their
Romulan.
colonization.
It's like, yeah, I've been there.
Oh, the whole
Helping them find
colonizing
a
a
new
new
planet
homeworld.
thing, yeah. Like, yeah, I've been
Yeah.
there, done that.
A peculiar radiation spike. I wonder what this could be.
Yeah. Someone had a little Chernobyl accident.
Uh,
How do you place radiation?
I don't know. The Malon does it somehow. Yeah, so it's so this is once again more um, introduction to the old races of the Delta Quadrant. So here you get a quick introduction to hey, you know, the Malon are guys that we saw
They're
before, and they
basically Captain Planet villains.
this is yeah.
Why? I was here first. Besides, there's a neutron star near here that makes this the perfect location for our needs.
Even if you try to be diplomatic,
Yeah, they're
like,
jerks.
no.
But jerks are what we have black holes for.
Their their own unique version of eject warp plasma is incredibly hazardous, though, because it will basically just obliterate your
Mhm.
crew. So, like, if you get hit by it, like your crew just zeroes out right away because you can't get out of the cloud.
Like I said, Captain Planet villains.
Yeah.
There's an old 90s TV property they haven't decided to reboot yet.
Yeah.
Only a matter of time. Come on, big budget. Captain Planet movie directed by Michael Bay. So that would be ironic.
That would probably be a little weird.
Given Ted Turner is essentially crazy and he's pretty much the one behind Captain Planet, I'm pretty sure his company still owns the rights to it. I actually wouldn't be surprised him trying to revive it.
Maybe.
I really
but
hope
I
Ted
don't know.
Turner doesn't listen to this and hear me call him crazy because I'd be worried for my safety.
I mean, I don't know who would really be calling for a Captain Planet revival.
Let me just put it this way: they're making a live-action revival of Gem and the Holograms.
Really.
Yep.
Although, to be fair, like that sort of women-focused idol show has actually kind of become more popular lately.
It's true.
So, like, it's not that unreasonable. Do we need to? Oh, no, there we go.
And now we can cure radiation for them.
Yeah. So, like, I'm not that surprised. Although, really, like, there's been a bunch of other kind of funny and slash or weird like live action adaptations that have come out or are coming out relatively soon.
Yeah.
Like I keep forgetting that to follow up on making um, what did they end up calling it? After like Tom Cruise was in that adaptation of
Edge of Tomorrow.
yeah, Edge of Tomorrow.
Or
He's
Live Die Repeat. I literally do
yeah
not know because when it was out in theaters, I kept seeing Edge of Tomorrow, but
yeah
looking at
it
the
was out of
DVD,
yeah
it says
they changed the name for DVD because apparently Edge of Tomorrow was too vague. So instead of calling it what it actually is, they decided to change the name to something
the,
weird
yeah. And
again.
I was talking to my coworkers this at work, and where I'm trying to figure out like what is it called, and we look at the box, like what's the box say? The box says Live Die Repeat. If you look at the site, it says Live Die Repeat : Edge of Tomorrow. I'm like, that's not helpful. At that point, they literally should have just called it All You Need Is Kill, which is, I think, what the manga was, or the, not
Yeah,
manga, light novel.
yeah, the light novel, yeah. But the thing that's funny is that he's following up on that by being in a live-action adaptation of Yukikaze.
Is he seriously doing a live-action adaptation of Yukikaze?
Yes.
That sounds like it might be amazing. I mean, to be totally fair, they did a live-action adaptation of Yukikaze called Stealth back in like 2003, 2004.
Yeah. I need to watch that someday.
Pretty decent movie.
Yeah, that's right here.
Not amazing, but pretty decent. Okay, so do you want to do this next one?
Yeah, so the next one is, like, we're only going to be able to do, like, 1 or 2 of these because the next mission is actually a patrol wrapper.
Yeah.
So, in between the normal missions...
I'm going to head for the one right near the sphere first.
Okay, which system is that?
It's not at a system, it's just, like, literally right next to General and Dyson Sphere.
Oh, okay.
That's... Actually, maybe I can't do that one. Okay, I'll go to the Jarlath system then.
Jarlath? Okay.
Oh, I bet... Okay, yeah, the one by the sphere is probably the Compton Freighter.
Oh, okay.
But I already said that system. Well... Yeah, we'll do the Compton Freighter first since it's on the way.
Alright.
But yeah, no, live-action adaptation Yukikaze I could actually see. Totally. I'd probably go see that. Is it actually Tom Cruise?
Yes. Yeah.
You overshot it a bit, I think.
Oh, did I? Oh, no, I see the freighter.
Can you actually do this?
It's not showing me the patrol for the freighter.
Let me see if I can. Ah, there we go.
Wait, it's asking me to transfer.
Okay, cool.
That's good enough.
Yeah. Homeward Bound. That was a movie by Disney.
Yeah. There's a...
Do you see a board cube, like, right next to me?
Yeah, there's a cooperative cube here for some reason.
That wasn't there last time.
Yeah.
Whatever. We're gonna fix radiation again.
Actually, this time we are gathering resources for them from these radiation clouds. But yes, we're basically going to fix radiation again.
I'm fine with fixing radiation.
Just this week's patch, Cryptic also like doubled the amount of XP given from these missions.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yay! They realized that leveling was kind of a pain.
Yeah, because it was, it used to be you got about 900-ish XP.
So I'm about to explode. Yep, I exploded. There were about like half a dozen hunter escorts right there.
Oh, yeah. Over here, I got a hunter escort and a apex.
Yeah, I have, yeah, literally half a dozen, so 6. For those of you who don't know what half a dozen is. Of course, you don't know what half a dozen is. You probably shouldn't be watching this because your parents don't want you listening to 2 weird guys on the internet. There we
Here,
go.
I've got another apex battleship over here. Oh no, it's just a holographic one. Okay.
But yeah, basically, once Transformers hit it big, everyone started looking for 80s properties to revive. So, Gem and the Holograms.
You know, I think I actually saw that news, and I was probably shocked about it as well, because that is definitely a
I mean,
weird cut.
it is entirely possible that show is far more popular than I'm aware of. And I don't think it's a bad thing, because, I mean, hell, when you think of, like, 80s properties for girls, there's that and My Little Pony, and we all know what happened with My Little Pony.
Actually, it is interesting that a bunch of the old '80s and early '90s girls properties have been recently restarted.
Yeah,
Because I do
Littlest
remember
Pet Shop's also kind of back as a TV show,
Littlest Pet Shop
and
came back. Strawberry Shortcake
Yeah.
had something not that long ago.
it's still got toys.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't exclusively a girls thing before, but they're marketing it as such now. It's they brought back Tamagotchi.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen that.
I don't know why they're marketing it as a girl thing now, because I remember before they were pretty gender non-specific.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was also surprised, like in a slightly related manner, I was also surprised to see Furbies coming back.
Yep. In gaudy colors.
Yeah, they just don't look good.
I didn't like them before, but yeah.
So not another.
So let's go back
for that
to the Ocampan convoy and their Borg Cube escort.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now we know that they're well defended at least. Oh, and now there's a bunch of spheres here too.
Oh, and now, okay, now are they actually? Oh, awesome! They're actually fighting too.
Yeah, they are actually fighting.
That's
Yeah.
I don't know if this is a bug. 'Cause this didn't. I don't recall this happening last time, but that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember the cooperative being here and helping. So, yeah, this is pretty great. This is pretty awesome.
Seriously, what is up with these? Are these guys really that stupid to attack a convoy with like 4 Borg ships for escort? It'd be like Somali
Apparently.
pirates deciding to try to raid, like, I don't know a actual active aircraft carrier off the top of my head. Kitty Hawk. No, Kitty Hawk's retired, I think. Missouri. Nope, that would be a submarine. Or a battleship. And I vote in this country. I just want everyone out there to know that. But
Oh, you. Right,
And
so, yeah, what did I get? Well, I got like 5,000 XP from that.
I did too. Hey, cool, they fixed
So-
leveling. So,
That's a pretty massive jump, yeah.
you want to do Battlefield next?
Oh, the battlefield? Yes, sure. One of the other things that's nice about these is that they also count as a source of daily marks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just
So
got my
yeah.
daily Delta marks.
Mhm. They also increased how many you get from doing these ones because it used to be 5 marks, now it's 10.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course if it's the first one you do in that day, you get the daily bonus.
Yep, I actually need to get back on doing this rep on my Romulan. Kind of kept forgetting. Oh look, I
Something you
just
destroyed. Something you
destroyed a
destroyed a
Borg
lot of
cube.
Borg without having any losses.
That would be way more impressive. We haven't dealt like 400 missions dealing with Undine
Dealing
already.
with yeah, or the fact that we ourselves blow up a lot of Borg without necessarily having too much damage.
I was like, yeah, we could have done this, but we weren't here, so who was it?
However, in this episode, we see the Hirogen being scavengers instead of hunters.
They're
Which
hunting
is
bargains.
yes, which is still kind of a funny thing to say because there is actually a race in Delta Rising whose job is exactly that.
Hunting bargains?
Yeah,
And they're not Ferengi?
yeah. We should see them soon. I don't think we see any of them in this batch of patrol missions. Alright. So it's a distinct weapon signature.
It says, I did it in cursive writing.
Pull up this data node. We'll download the data.
Zoom!
Oh, more Hirogens.
Of course, Rojan didn't actually do this.
No. I mean, I bet they would have liked to have.
I don't think they could.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they couldn't have, but I bet they would have liked to.
And one last place to search. Will we get attacked again? Yes, we will, probably. Yeah, most of these little patrol missions are just simple little things to do, but they have a little bit of narrative behind them.
Yeah. The later ones though get really um they get really long.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very involved.
Mm-hmm. Well, this one's going faster
I-
since there's two of us, so hopefully those will
Yeah.
do.
Yeah. How far have you gotten in
The whole thing?
the you have finished it now?
No, the last one I did was basically the one where you're Metal Gear Soliding through the base.
Oh, yeah, that one's interesting.
Yeah, that's the kind of the one with a big reveal.
Mhm.
I will
Yeah.
admit was actually a twist to me.
Yeah, that
Theoretically.
was.
Having not finished, I will say it was a twist to me at the time.
That was a interesting mission. Like that was just like a straight up deep reference.
Yeah, like I said, you're Metal Gear Soliding. Lolly Lulelo. I mean, honestly, I have absolutely no idea how Metal Gear Solid story goes after 2.
It goes goofy.
I saw bits of 4. I had a friend who was playing 4, and I was just kind of like around for part of him playing it, and it looked goofy. And I also,
like that.
I did see like the very end, and I will note that there was probably an hour and a half cutscenes between his last bit of gameplay and the actual credits rolling. Which makes me wonder why Kojima hasn't just tried to make a movie of it yet.
I don't know.
Probably because it'd be like 23-hour-long movies. I don't know, Kojima just seems like a guy who seems like he'd be happy making movies too.
Yeah, he probably would.
Like even something with a lot of gameplay like Zone of the Enders has a lot of really good action cutscenes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have no idea what killed the Borg, we just know it wasn't the Undine.
Wonder if we'll ever run into these people.
Oh, of course we will, because we have to prove we're bigger badasses than they are by killing them.
That's right. That's right. Okay.
Okay, so Argala next, I guess, since it's right up here.
Okay. Alright, so actually we'll probably be able to get through this first set of patrols in this
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, these aren't taking too long. We're only at like 40 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of My Little Pony, there's the USS Rainbow Dash over there.
Oh, of course. Yeah, of course there would be.
Because I totally know Rainbow Dash. Don't judge me, I work in a toy store.
Mm-hmm. Alright. If you say so.
I also know Monster High. I actually really hate Monster High because it's... You want some bad pun names? Look at Monster High. Now here's more Kazon being jerks, and this time they're attacking the Benthian Guard, who were like...
They're like galactic police or something.
I really hesitate to call them space sheriffs, because that brings up an image of something far more awesome than they are, but yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's pretty
They do
impressive.
release-
My ship has dealt 100,000 Tetrion damage.
Ooh.
The reason this is impressive is because I'm not using a Tetrion weapon.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically every time you run into the Benthans, they'll deputize you to do something.
Yeah, pretty much. Give me just a second. I apparently had a full inventory that I need to clear a
Whoops.
wee bit out of. That should be good for now. So they've deputized us to kill more Kazon.
We're probably going to do that anyway.
Hey, get paid for something you're doing anyway.
Oh, and in fun things to do, I just used the Dauntless' special power, which causes a bunch of the enemy ships to suddenly turn into Dauntlesses.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's basically like an AoE confuse, so it causes the enemies to shoot upon each other.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, suddenly a whole lot of Dauntlesses appear. I would kind of like if they added to a later lockbox to try and get the Kazon carrier.
I'm sure
Even
they
though,
will do that.
Yeah, even though I know it's going to just be a T5.
I'm sure they will make that available in some fashion.
Yeah, I actually think that like since we saw it in the first lockbox, a bunch of the upcoming seasons will probably have Kazon ships as the quote unquote mirror universe
Mm-hmm.
um, slot inside the boxes.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that one of them will have the Kazon carrier.
Well, I'm willing to bet I know what the next box is going to be, but that's a spoiler at this point for where we are in this.
Mm,
Which, of course, tells you exactly what I'm thinking, but...
yeah, I don't know. Like I don't know whether I want them to be the next one or the last one is the thing. Yeah, but we'll see. Like I'll have to wait and see like how the story progresses as well.
Yeah, 'cause they haven't even mentioned anything about, like, Season 10 yet, have they?
No, they haven't.
Probably not till, like, spring or anything.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, like they probably talked like in vague terms about things that they're working on in a general sense, but I haven't seen much about the next season.
Well,
I'll
I know
look
a
up
while back, like before even Delta Rise was announced, they'd been talking about wanting to just completely revamp the way skills work, and I'm
yeah,
kind of surprised they didn't bother to do that with Delta Rising. But I guess priorities and development time. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that being handled at some point.
but I know also like one of the things they've really wanted to work on for a while was the like revamping the exploration system.
Yeah, that
still,
too.
Which again is something that maybe they should have done that for Delta Rising because that seems like a perfect time for it. But again, we'll see.
It's probably just a matter of what they had time to work on.
Yeah,
As
that
they
probably was.
I'm also assuming it's different teams. So, like, the systems guys were probably doing... they were probably working on the ship traits and the the way T6 works, basically. That's just my guess. I have no idea how, like, Cryptic internally works, so...
Yeah, you're probably right. Oh. So though, I do like how they've pushed the story. I'm just interested in seeing where they go from here with it.
Yeah, it's the most interesting thing to me is to see. Because, this is basically the canon of the main Star Trek universe at this point.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't know, this in novels, but I don't read the novels, so...
Yeah, and whichever novels are actually accepted as canon.
I don't know how it works. It's like, it used to be easy to tell with Star Wars, then they've changed that. I have no idea what Paramount / CBS's stance is on Star Trek novels. And honestly, they probably don't super care, because most of their money is being made with the new films. So this little bit is basically just killing lots of Kazon. Like, probably tens of thousands.
Like, this is more Kazon than you've probably seen in the actual show.
Yeah.
And it is absolutely like this many because we're doing this as a team.
Yeah.
Because I remember there being a decent amount when I was doing it solo, but not this much.
That's okay. That's why we have Gravity Well.
Yep.
Gather them up, shoot them down.
Gravity Well and our spread attacks are actually really effective against these enemies. I mean, also like it's not even really like the Kazon were that much of a threat.
No, in the show they were actually a hilarious joke.
And there definitely is an amusing joke about that. That's a little further on than where you are.
Mm. Well, I'm one of the early Delta Rising things that they teased. Pretty much said, "Oh hey, Chakotay's kid's in this," so I'm waiting to see him.
Yeah.
Note, I haven't seen him yet, so if he's not, I don't know. But
it's if you're in the mission where you're infiltrating that base, it's I think not much further than that.
yeah, I think
But
the next one I have to do is another set of patrol missions, which is why I haven't really done it yet.
On one hand, I think I think that all the references are very interesting, but in some places it kind of seems like they've gone out of their way to try and make a deep cut. But some of them, some of the deep cuts are actually like really fascinating. They make some really interesting references and bring back some stuff that you wouldn't have expected them to.
Yeah. Well, a lot of this is just I haven't seen it because I kind of fell out of watching Voyager after like season 4. I guess that'd probably be about when. So it's like I catch an episode here or there, but a lot of these things I just didn't know about.
Yeah.
And I've never gone back to bother to watch it because half lazy, half I don't really care that much. I might actually go back and look at some of the episodes they referenced when they were introducing the species and watch them because, you know, it's Star Trek. If you want to watch Star Trek on Netflix, it's just right there.
Yeah. Alright, so after we've destroyed the largest Kazon fleet in history, the Benthans have captured the leader, and now we can just get out of here.
They didn't even pay us.
Once I leave Red Alert. Come on.
They didn't even pay us, the jerks. Okay.
I was still sensor analyzing the
And now we go to Jarleth, the last system, which was going to be the first system until I noticed that was the Ocampan freighter. I'll wait till you get over here since you're still in the other system.
Yeah, I'll be there in just a moment. Right.
I'll look for amusing ship names. Ooh. RRW make things go boom.
That's a good one.
Is Stuff playing this game? USS Florida, when I think of something in space that causes misery and death, I think of Florida.
USS Stegosaurus.
I don't see that one.
I was back at Argala.
Yeah, nothing more amusing than make things go boom. That's a pretty good one, though.
Yeah. Oh, and the make things go boom is even a scimitar. So
Oh, it is. I didn't. That's pretty good.
That's actually appropriate.
Okay, let's go to the Jareth system and face David Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reference to Labyrinth. Oh, this is this one. Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, this isn't this one. Never mind. Oh, wait, no, this is this one. Okay. Never mind my never mind.
Yeah.
So... Well...
Yeah. I think the most interesting thing about this one is the cooperative flagship, which actually, like, as I was doing this mission, I was sort of realizing, like, man, they really could do
A Borg faction.
a Borg faction now.
There is our
But yeah, the
old buddy
old
Hugh the
friend
Borg.
Hugh.
Sadly, he's not voiced. I have no idea if the actor who played him actually acts anymore, but
I would imagine that if he is available,
yeah, I mean,
they would probably want to try and get him for the Borg faction because
yeah,
like at this point, I
if
could
they ever
definitely
did that,
see
yeah,
them.
that'd be a good one. Him and him, Seven. Don't know who else they could get. Don't really know any other face. The kids.
Well, yeah, all the kids would
Yeah.
still be around. All right, so this one we need to fly around, damaging these cubes to below 30%, and then try and hit them with the viral
Yes.
beam.
So, to aid that, I'm going to turn off the automatic firing of my torpedo.
Probably a good idea.
Why are my shields not working?
Oh, you got hit with the shield
Oh,
neutralizer.
lovely.
Yeah, that is the most annoying thing about fighting Borg.
Oh, fine. Blow me up. See if I care. Nope, so it's at 36%, so...
Yeah, yeah. I guess it's flying a little closer to me, so I'll see if I can
Zap it.
zap it a little bit.
Is this it? No, that's that one. There we go. Viral beam.
There we go. Okay, got that one. Got this other one back here, the one that I was working on. Oh. Whoops.
$36, $34, $33, $30. Viral beam.
Yeah, with the cubes, it's actually not that big of a, like, it's not that hard because there's such a huge leeway between, like, between max
Dead.
and, between 30% and dead. But the spheres over here,
A little bit trickier.
it's a lot trickier, yeah. These are definitely ones where you probably don't really want to have your torpedoes auto firing. Oh, you got a batch of spheres over there? Alright, I got some that was over here by the respawn point. And another cube.
Viral. Well, it would have been viral beam, except they exploded me.
Whoops.
But
You probably
Yeah, I
shouldn't
know.
do that.
it's weird. They seem to use the shield drain a lot more. Or the shield... whatever. Okay, I'll go. No. No.
Wait, the shield neutralizer is like one of the generic Borg powers. Like it's on every Borg ship. So, like if you're fighting against a bunch of Borg ships, they will absolutely all use it on you.
There it is.
It is clearable. I just can't remember if it's I just can't remember which thing clears it. I don't think it's a hazard.
Tactical team doesn't clear it at least. Okay, we're at 98%. We just need to clear like one more.
Yeah,
There's a
one
probe
more,
over here, so I can probably...
one more. I'm in the middle of fighting a sphere. Yeah, I'd have to look it up. I just can't remember what the debuff is. I'm pretty sure it's not hazard, so it's not hazard emitters.
Yeah. Viral
Um,
beam, viral beam, viral beam, viral beam. Crap, exploded.
oh, whoops.
I didn't explode, they exploded. We're at 100% anyway, okay, cool.
Yeah, it looks like they changed it so that if you destroy a cube, it still gives you some progress, just not as much.
Yay, they successfully removed more than 1,000 drones. And we helped you, and now we've completed this mission. Or this series of missions.
Yay! Yeah, I actually figured that these patrols
Taking
would
a lot longer.
take a little longer than they did, but even when I was doing these the first time, I knew that these were pretty fast. The later ones are significantly longer. But in any case, yeah, that was a good
Yep.
bit for this episode. So we'll probably just call
It's
it
like
there.
exactly an hour almost.
Normally, yeah. So normally those missions are within a wrapper, just to point you to them.
I actually had the wrapper.
You can't, yeah, you can't replay the wrapper, but it does give you some decent rewards. I believe it's now a selection of various like Mark 12 purple beam arrays.
It was blue. I think it was blue. Hang on.
Oh, it's just blue now. Okay. It used to give like a bunch of blue.
Yeah, I just
like
randomly picked up phaser cannon
and
Mark 12 blue.
Okay. Yeah. So what those rewards used to be was it used to be a purple Mark 12 beam array and then a bunch of blue Mark 12, which was like various space gear. And that was like that for every wrapper. And a lot of people were sort of complaining, like, hey, there are people who use energy types other than phasers, so could you maybe have disruptor or plasma on there? And then Cryptic sort of went, you know what? Yeah. And then they reworked them all, and I guess they took the purple.
That's why you don't ever ask for things to be better.
Oh well. In any case, yeah, that'll be it for us this week. Thank you all for watching.
Bye, everybody.
See you all next time.